Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It is a simple gesture
Good morning. How are you today?
from a complex man.
All right. Good to see you today. What it allows is for every kid to get noticed. There's nothing more powerful than connection. And when we build relationships with kids, it starts with that.
At Seaside Middle, 80% of the students are Latino, and 80% of the school qualifies for free or reduced lunch.
We can make it happen.
Manny Nuñez knows these kids because he used to be one of them.
I see myself sometimes in, the Anthonys. I see myself in, the Jose's or the Luises or, even in the young ladies, right? Like the Evelyns, like the Nellies of the world.
He's able to relate to students in a way that many of us can't. And I think that puts him in a different level and a perspective as far as being able to reach them.
Born in Sinaloa, Mexico, Nuñez lost his father at the young age of 3.
My dad was murdered by the Mexican army because my dad was involved in cultivation of opium poppy seeds, because that's the way you make a living.
In dire need of money, Nuñez's mom left Mexico with his younger brother and moved to California, while Nuñez stayed back with his grandparents.
I didn't feel like she left. I felt like she left for a good reason. My grandma tells me that she would send, money all the time, whatever she could, even if it was $50, $100. And then we had the hope of reuniting.
It took 7 long years, but on June 10th, 1994, Nuñez, along with his grandmother, made it to the States.
I still remember the day, and that was an amazing experience for me to reconnect with my mom.
Nuñez and his family lived in the Woodville Farm labor camp outside of Porterville. His mom worked in the fields, which meant Nuñez was often left to take care of himself.
I think in the labor camp, you can easily be influenced to do things that were not correct, and there was really no adult supervision. I can do whatever I want. Who's going to tell me what to do?
The wake-up call came after Nuñez spent 2 weeks at the Tulare County Juvenile Detention Center for breaking into his teacher's car.
I knew I was always smart, but at that point, I didn't make the right decision. I feel like I let a lot of people down.
They proved to be 2 of the most important weeks in his life, as Nuñez changed course and set his sights on a life beyond the labor camp.
He just had this inner glow and inner confidence. You could just tell the gleam in his eye, and there was a desire.
In 2003, Nuñez won the ACSA Every Student Succeeding Award, given to students who have overcome tremendous adversity to get to where they are today.
It meant a lot to me, that award. And, there's a reason why it still sits on my desk. It's a reminder of where I've been, but it's also a reminder of the responsibility I carry in this role. You gotta write it out first.
Now in his 4th year as principal at Seaside Middle, Nuñez has become somewhat of a hero in this community.
It's a privilege to be seen as that, especially being a person of color, coming from a farm working family, being smuggled into this country, and understanding where our students come from. So I think it's a privilege, and it's a gift.
Nuñez made history this year as he was named ACSA's Middle Grades Principal of the Year, becoming the first person to win both the Every Student Succeeding Scholarship and Administrator of the Year award. The man who came from nothing seemingly has everything, but every day Manny Nuñez works hard to give it all back.
He wants to give of himself. He wants to impact the lives of others. And what could be more important than leaving your mark?